Hey
Tricks are
everybody,
for kids.
welcome back to Bridge Simulator 2014.
They made Goat Simulator, why not?
All over, and this time I'm putting my foot down because I'm tired of feeling all these bike tires on my face.
I found Gen 9, everybody. Pokemon, Bridges and
We
Bridges.
explored some of the areas that we can access now that we have the HM Move waterfall and can use it outside of battle. In this episode, we're going to be tying up some loose ends because we're getting really close
What's
to
that
the
about
end
the
of the game,
Galar
so we wanna
region?
get all the
Fuck
extra
that,
stuff
we
out of the
got
way before
Bridge
that.
Zone.
And 3 steps to the east and 2 steps north so that we can enter the trick house once again. Yeah, I have not examined the trick house puzzles in quite a while, as you guys might have noticed, and you guys told me that you wanted me to do all of them, so
That is for the battle
I
tension.
conceal myself with this
I don't know
dress
if
up.
this is more interesting, but it's more brain taxing.
It was just a guess, man. You've come to challenge my trick house, haven't you? That's why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Consider your challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. And just as before, we've got more trick house things to do. You guys know the drill. We come in here, and there are a bunch of things for us to do. You need
Grab a
various
drink,
HMs
everybody.
to get
I
through.
have
And really,
one.
I've got no idea what these puzzles are, so bear with me as I figure them out. But I keep coming back to this same place. Oh God, it's
a
hurting
switch
my
puzzle.
brain. Yeah. But yeah, I figured that we should probably go through this because not only do I want to get all the
I can't
prizes
see-
from the
oh.
trick house, not only do I want to show off all the big
Oh,
major
God, look at
side
the
quests of
levels.
the game, but I also want to get a little bit of training on our more underleveled Pokemon. As you guys can see, Ashley's only level 37. We saw
She was
a
older than
level,
Dishwater.
what was it, 45?
I love it when that
No,
happens.
40 Golbat in the last episode, and we're not even on Victory Road yet. So, we've got quite a ways to go before we can be considered, like, normal level for this.
I love when it
Pokemon.
happens to my
We're
opponent, I hate when it
really,
happens to
really
me.
late in the game, and probably in the next episode, I'm
Hey,
gonna
it's
need
equal to Ashley now.
pack a little bit of power with the team. So, we're going to need some higher level Pokemon, and I figured, why not do it all at the same time as the Trick House? Kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Why not?
I'm a
Having
turtle.
trouble, and then you have to beat me. It's not fair. Hey, I did not ask for the match. I was walking minding my own business, and you're the one who chucked your little ugly little lizard thing at me, so I cannot be blamed for what's going on right now. Either way, looks like we've got ourselves a puzzle that I have not the slightest idea how to solve.
Great.
But speaking of underleveled Pokemon, am I the only one who only trained my starter Pokemon? I don't know
No.
what's going on here. I'm starting to feel sad. Oh man, it's just a
You're
trick
not the
house.
only
It's
one.
supposed to trick you. Don't feel bad. But when I was younger, can anybody relate to this? I only exclusively trained my starter Pokemon. It was the only one with any sort of power on my team. Maybe I would have like a level like 35 or 40
think I would
Swellow by the end of the
occasionally
game to
train my
go
other
along with it, but
Pokemon just
generally
so they
it
could
was just
somewhat
like a
keep
level
up, but
60 Swampert
Blaziken
and
was the
nothing else.
master.
And I would just one what's it?
It's like
Solo
you.
run
You
the
get a bunch
Elite
of other
Four,
cards
that's
in your
the
deck, and
term.
then you
I
have
would
your
just
boss
solo run the
monster.
Elite
At
Four,
least
all the gyms
before
and everything
everything
just
went
with a
tech.
Swampert.
Or,
And mind you,
before
this was back when I didn't know
back
the
in the
first thing
original
about
series,
Pokemon,
the
so
short
I
time,
had
you know?
garbage movesets like Hyper Beam and Blizzard and
Oh, but they
I
made it
don't
look
know,
so
like
cool in the
Hydro Pump, probably
anime.
not Hydro
I love
Pump,
how
but
Hyper
other
Beam is so
stuff that didn't
devastating
really
with
make
the
sense
anime,
to have
despite
in
the fact
Swampert.
it's
And,
nowhere near
that
devastating
was how I
anymore.
made it through the games.
But
and
it's
that
like
proves
fun to
how
see. It's like
easy
Monster
single-player
Boy and
Pokemon
Mirror
games
Force.
Well, they're
Just fun
not
to see.
that easy. They're actually easier, I find, if you go with a solo run and you're just training one Pokemon all at once instead of trying to train your team evenly. Because if you're training it evenly, there's no way you're gonna absolutely one-hit just everything in your path. And
Nope.
we have all kinds of mail, man, but where the
Mail
females at?
time, mail time, mail time. Also, it's your
Actually,
entire
I
team.
don't want any females because I don't have money to pay the fees. My jokes, they just keep getting
Boo,
better.
I got it.
I don't get it. What would anyone want from a
Females,
house this
pay
bizarre?
the fees.
I don't know, man. You tell me. You're in this
Oh,
house.
the funny thing is,
You're
the
in this
first
house.
one I thought he meant,
You can't
know,
tell me that I'm wandering
like
around
paying
doing
for a
something
woman.
completely useless with my time when you're sitting
have
here doing
different
the exact
connotations in
same
other
thing,
countries.
man.
I'm
That
gonna
is
drop
what we
this
call
topic.
hypocrisy, and that's what ruins America these days. I'm very upset about this. I need to have my own
I'm so upset I'm
talk
gonna
show
send out
on
my
the
Swampert.
live television. What am I talking about? I haven't got the slightest idea. Let's just go ahead and send out
Oh,
this
no,
water.
my
You can
electric
run sport
attacks.
as you want, Geodude. It doesn't matter to me.
Oh
But,
no, everybody!
yeah,
he
I'm
used.
really interested in like
Oh, you know that was a water sport.
offbeat
I was about to say
Pokemon
he
runs.
used.
I wanted to play through Pokemon Emerald just normally
He
because
used,
this was the game that like defined my
Jones Turner's
childhood with
fit
Pokemon.
Pokemon
Well, not this
and
game, but
signature
this
move,
generation.
but that was
Pokemon
worse
Ruby
about.
was my jam when I was younger. I never actually owned Emerald until like, well, I never actually like really owned Emerald. So Pokemon Ruby was all I ever played when I
Sapphire.
was younger, and that's why I wanted to run
That and
through
Fire
this one
Red,
normally.
which I lost.
I'm really interested in like offbeat runs. Solo runs are just like if you really feel like getting through a game, if you just feel like sitting down and playing some Pokeball, but not actually putting
The
any
thing is, when I
strategy
was a
into what
kid,
you're
I
doing.
thought like
Nuzlocke,
Fire
I've never
Red was
done
Gen
one,
1
but
and
I'm
Leaf
kinda
Green was
interested in
Gen
doing
2.
one.
Be
I
like,
wonder-
no.
I don't know. I really want to try it as long. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all. I'll leave it at that for now. I'm not going to say any more or any less on the subject. Either way, we just got rid of a nose pass. I don't get it. How did I lose? You shall not nose pass. That was barely a joke, but you know what? I'm going to count it anyway. Let's go and smack this button, read ourselves the scroll, learn ourselves the password, and now we can continue on to the very end of this trick house. Now, I'm not entirely sure how many trick houses are left in the game.
I assume there's
how
one
many
for
have we
every
even
gym
done
leader.
at this point? I don't know if we've done 3 or 4. I don't know how many
I think we only did 1.
trick houses there are in
Maybe
total,
2.
or how many we're going to have to complete to finish these. Ah, you've made it to me. You're sharp. It took me all night to prepare the wall panels.
Swallow just comes out and shows its
might
beak.
equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Oh, apparently we've got 4 rewards left to go. And here we have the Hardstone. I have no idea what that does.
Increase the power of rock type attacks.
It's much too early to think you've won. I'll make new tricks to stump you, I will.
I bloody hate Onyx and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee because on
Whoa,
one hand you could ride, the other hand it's about as fast as Onyx.
This guy Rhyme, come back for the next
So it's
inciting
realistic how fast Onyx is, even though
of
Onyx
Dragon
is
Ball
supposed
Z.
to be actually fast in the anime.
That would have been moderately
snake,
funny
but,
had I pronounced any of those words right, but
it
that
moves
guy,
like a,
he's just
it
gonna
moves like an
flutter off
actual
into the
rock on a
universe,
flat
aside
surface.
Nyan Cat and unicorns pooping rainbows and all
Yeah,
that good stuff.
getting
So
a
let's go ahead and
motion
take
rock
on,
type for
I don't know, 1 or 2 more trick houses in this video, because we've got to get
Maybe
this
wanna
all out of the
train
way at
Arcanine
some
and
point or
Rapidash,
another.
but then I already
So
have
let's
riding
first and
Pokemon, it's
foremost,
too
though,
late.
check out what that hardwood, was that hardstone? Hardstone, it raises the power of rock type moves. I figured it'd be something like that.
That reminds me, did
We
you put
don't
the
have any
soft
rock
sand
type
on,
moves on our team, though, so
on
that's
Dishwater
probably
yet?
not
Probably
going to do very
not.
much for us, and I did not catch where that was. I know everybody's probably yelling at the screen, my God, you are
That's
blind,
good,
Third Mario brother. You are blind. Open your eyes,
There wasn't a
sheeple."
flash.
But, really? I didn't see it the second time either. Is he chilling in the window? He is chilling in the window.
We
Whoa.
couldn't see it then
To the
from our
window,
angle.
to the wall. I'm gonna find you, and then you'll fall.
And stuff drops
Couldn't
from my
think of anything
Pokeballs.
clever. Oh, well.
Or my Dragon
The
Balls.
challenge of the trick house, blah, 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 blah.
Two moves
Yeah,
earlier.
it's the exact same thing again, except with a slightly different challenge this time.
Who would have guessed?
I
do like
always
the music,
thought
though.
when you did the trick house that you could just keep getting infinite rare candies, but alas, the challenges here are limited, so you cannot keep getting infinite rare candies, unfortunately. Because grinding would be so much less a problem if that were the case. Either way,
An
we
RPG
don't
without
have Heretic
grinding?
on
What
us,
new
man.
form of hell is
We
this?
don't have Heretic on us, man. Why I gotta go get Heretic, man? What are we gonna do if we don't have strength? I gave Heretic this shaft because he's been seeing a lot of attention lately and is the highest level member of our team, but we're gonna have to go get him. So, I made the wrong move.
Meanwhile, the
Heretic,
Trick Master's
please
like,
forgive
wait, where
me.
are
I
you going?
need you, man. Alright, and here we are back in the trick house. We've got a bunch of gigantic boulders lying around, which look like, I don't know, big cookies or something. They look like the top of an Oreo. Not quite like an Oreo, actually. Those Girl Scout cookies that are like peanut butter and chocolate is what they're reminding me of. Or perhaps, and it's quite possible, I will directly admit it, I am just hungry. Probably the case, actually. It's too much bother to think this out. I only wanted to battle.
Then why
My
are
question
you
is,
here?
how did you move? Did you just
Go to a
jump over
battle
those boulders?
tent.
Well, you know, I guess that kind of answers my question. She's flying through the air. I bet she did just jump
You know,
over
if I
those
get you
boulders
real
because
sure
they
we
were
just talk
in the
about.
way. And, you know, maybe she's been in here a long time or something, so long that somebody else, like, put them back in the way. But the fact that
Then
she
they
was
wouldn't be
flying
very
right
good
there,
fighting
I
games.
wouldn't doubt it if she jumped over those boulders. Either way, with this disgustingly surprised looking
Dragon Ball
Meditite, and I didn't even know
talking Z.
disgustingly surprised was a phrase that made any sense in
Dragon
the
Ball
English language,
Talker
but
Z.
apparently it does. We defeated Battle Girl Korra. Because that thing fell through the floor. Even though I lost, I still like battling the bet. Yeah, okay, I got it. I can tell. Your hair flapping in the wind all the time. Your big old fist coming to punch me in the face. Yeah, I could kind of figure that out. And here we have some mech mail. Mail time, mail time, mail time.
Oh,
I
God,
guess
now
when we're in the
mind
trick house, because there's
contest
nothing
shipping.
really, like,
Back when I
substantive
didn't
to
have the
comment on.
faintest
I
fucking
guess I
idea
could.
when
Oh yeah,
shipping
we
was.
still have
I don't
strength
even
up
wanna
even
get into
between
this,
battles,
but
but
oh
because
gosh.
there's nothing like super substantive to comment on, we could just have story time or something. Now, Blue's Clues. Oh God.
Oh my God.
I used to watch that show like a ton when I was a kid, right?
My brother
and it was
did.
great. It was fun. Kids always watch that show, and it's fantastic, right? But when I got older, when I was like 12 or 13 or stuff, I was like, I'm still into Blue's Clues because I wanted to be the odd one out and gain attention in that way. Boulders like this, I can brush aside with one finger, and I didn't say I was still into it. I guess I was probably referring to the fact that it was still charming to me as a children's television show, and so I still watched it from time to time. It was entirely a lie, though. I never watched Blue's Clues when I was 12 or 13. I thought it was super stupid. I just wanted to say to people that, you know, I was still into it so I could be the odd one out, and I recommend to anybody listening who's around that age range, or any age range in general, You can't do stuff like that, man. That ain't cool, saying that you do one thing, but you don't actually do it just to try to fit in or to try to get attention. You just gotta be yourself. You gotta go with the flow. You gotta find people who like you for who you are.
Also, you're just asking the bullies to have firepower.
Platitudinous
Kids,
crap right
don't
now.
worry. The
No,
bullies
it's
will
not
come up
really
with firepower on
platitudinous.
their
It's
own.
solid
They don't
advice,
need
though.
your help.
In the past year, like, I've realized that. I've realized that I don't have to be beholden to any sort of pretentious set of ideals to have friends or to be happy. It's just like, man, do whatever you want.
Archetypes of beauty are
doing
BS
YouTube, and
anyway.
that's why I do this, and that's why I provide content for you guys, and it's
I don't
amazing.
care if I meet the
We defeated
sexiest
Black
woman who ever
Belt
existed.
Yuji.
If she's
He
a
can push
bitch,
boulders,
I
but he
don't
can't solve
want
the puzzle.
her.
That's probably because his foot is all the way up in the sky the entire time. Well,
Beauty's in the
worst
eye of the
places
beholder,
for
and I
a
don't
foot to
care
be.
if
But
you-
seriously,
I don't care if you have jugs the
I
size
used to
of
say things in my
bowling balls
videos
in the
that
face
weren't like
that could
entirely
make, I don't
true,
know,
just so that I could,
war stop.
you
If
know,
you're a bitch, I don't
blend in
give
with
a
the crowd
shit
that I was
about
probably
you.
appealing to, and it
I
was
would
never
never
really
want you.
big stuff, but it was totally unnecessary, regardless of whether it was really big stuff or not. So it was all just really dumb, and it was me just being dumb and trying to fit in. But now I'm just the wacky, dacky, stupid little young adult child man thing. That
Why are
I
you
am,
describing me?
and things are working out perfectly fine. And yeah, I suppose the trick house really is getting trickier. Actually, no, I haven't noticed. The puzzles seem like they haven't changed whatsoever since we got here. But you know what?
A little
You
bit.
and your Breloom are
Different coat
about
of
to
paint.
get fried by my Ashley. You're about to
They're starting to
feel
catch
the
up though,
smoke up
I
here.
think.
Because I am being...
Ha!
Oh, Ashley
How did-
evaded the attack.
It's a turtle!
God, this Breloom must have
How did
terrible
it-
aim, because you know when a giant 800-pound turtle slogs out of the way of your attack, you must be doing something wrong. This Breloom,
is
man,
Breloom
we
supposed to be a
swept the
speed
floor with this
demon?
Breloom as if we had a broom. I don't know. I thought it was almost clever. Either way, Trick House isn't getting really trickier, but we were able to beat it because we were being ourselves. We weren't distracted by other things. And you know what? I may as well get off the topic. Take it to heart, kids, though. Take it too hard, and we are sharp. Took me all night to shove in those boulders. Ah, my aching back. Ah, my herniated discs. Oh, God, my knees and everything. Either way, here we have a smoke ball, which I believe allows you to run away from a battle without fail or something like that. So if you accidentally get stuck in the way
So is
of,
the
like,
ability to run
I don't know,
away.
does it work against things with Arena Trap? Am I even thinking of the right thing? Yeah, sure is fleeing from wild Pokemon. So I guess
What
if you
has
get
Arena
stuck
Trap?
against something
Dugtrio?
with,
And that's it,
an
maybe?
ability that'll force you to stay in
Well, I
the
guess a
battle,
Wobbuffet too.
or
That's
if
Shadow Tag.
the other Pokemon is just really fast and you're about to faint from it, it's kind of useful, but otherwise, not so much.
I just use it with wild
Most
Pokemon.
of the items from the Trick House are not super useful, so it's really not
even
that
see that.
imperative that you do all these, but you know, it's fun. How did you know I concealed myself in this planter? You're sharp.
Planter?
Sharp enough to cut the plant down. Oh.
He used cuts.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. One more Trick
We
House
have a-
challenge, and let's
you
see
can't
what
use
this
cut-
one is all
it's
about.
like
I
Lagoon isn't
really
on
don't
this team.
remember Whoa. What is this?
Probably a
What
lot
is
of
this?
bottomless
Seriously,
pits.
though. Is this... Okay, that's... What? Clackety-clack. Mechadol 1 am I. If you answer quizzes correctly, then you will go to Mechadol 5.
You're
oh,
a
God,
robot?
this is going to be horrible. Then you can obtain the secret code. Mechadol 1 quiz. One of these Pokemon does not use Leech Life. Which one is it? Okay, Dustox, Zubat, and Nincada.
Dustox.
Zubat I know does. Nincada, I feel like he'd probably be able to learn it. Dustox doesn't have any fangs or anything, so it's going to be that one. Congratulations, correct you are. Go through, please. Alright, I'll do it just because you yelled at me for it. Are there any trainers in this one, even?
They are the
Probably not.
trainers.
Clackety-clack. Mechadol 2 am I? Mechadol 1's quiz difficulty level is set too low. Mechadol 2 quiz. Which one of these Pokemon did Wally borrow from your father? What? How do you know this, man? That is creepy. Have you been following me around?
Yeah,
this
it's actually
entire
kind
time?
of disturbing.
Maybe I should stop taking trips to your basement so you give me shiny
Yeah.
valuable objects. This is weird. Either way, it was a Zigzagoon. I don't know. I want some more rare candies, man. I want some more candies from this old guy, so I really need to go into his basement again.
Yeah, you're gonna make it all 5 and
Master's
skip
best
right
and
to
proudest
the end.
achievement
But
am I?
you gotta get
Get
the
all
scroll
5 quiz.
first.
In Fortree City, how many tree houses were there?
Oh god.
Oh, God. I'm gonna say 7? Disappointment. Error. Wah, wah. Clickety-clack. Your next challenge we wait for. What?
Start
Wait,
over.
do I have to start all over because of that?
Please
oh
start
my
on
God,
the
we
answers.
do. Is it the same questions again? You will go to Megadol 5, blah, 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 blah.
Now
oh my
water
God, it's
type.
different every single time. Azural's a normal type,
Yeah.
which actually kind of is surprising because it looks totally like a water type.
Agreed.
This is ridiculous, man. All the quizzes. I didn't study for this. Oh,
No
God,
one
I'm
said
gonna
there'd
fail
be
the
math.
exam. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna drop out of school.
Always
I'm
this
gonna be
question
a
is the
failure
same.
forever. You borrowed a Zigzagoon. You asked me the same question again. Mechadol 2. Your quality is that of number 2 because that wasn't a very hard question. Matters of money are my sole focus. Which costs more, Harbor Mails or one Burn Heal? I'm gonna say Burn
I
Heal.
don't fucking know.
Correct you are. Go
think all
through
the
it,
mail's
please.
like
Yeah,
worth
because the
50
mail is
pokey.
super useless. Nobody wants that. Nobody cares about that, man. All right, let's go ahead and take quiz number 4. A quiz is an object of beauty.
Oh, God.
In the trainer school, how many girl students were there? An object of beauty? Oh my God, we're here in this guy's basement.
None.
Because we want candy from him, and he's talking about beautiful girls at the trader school who were all like 7 years old.
That's the mention I have to go back to Rustboro to find
Get
that
me
out.
out of here. Ah, apparently there was only one. Or none.
Or none,
something.
yeah.
I don't think this game would be that
No chicks
sexist.
allowed. Boys only.
More quizzes. More quizzes. Oh, so
Actually, there are
quizzical
such things as
quizzes.
boys only schools, so why not?
Okay, one of these Pokemon is not found on Route 110. Which one is... What? I don't know. Oddish? What? No! Seriously? I
Maybe it
don't
was
know.
Tail
That
or
wasn't that
Poochyena.
easy. Which route is 110? I don't remember, man. Oh, God. I'm so dumb. I don't know anything about Pokemon, guys. I feel so horrible right now. Well, not of the water type. That's going to be a Zurill again. Luckily, it seems like these guys only have like 3 questions programmed into them or something like that. So, we
Which
can deal
Pokemon
with
is
it.
the
We
god
can
of
get through
time?
it. It's
What?
gonna take
How do you
about
know that?
500 years, but we can get through it. Which one of these Pokemon did Team Aqua use in Petalburg Forest?
Poochyena.
I want to say Poochyena. Yeah, that was the first thing we fought. That was like ages ago, though.
Yeah.
Actually, this Let's Play went
It's like
by
43
relatively
parts ago.
quickly because I'm finally back. Sell 1 Great Ball and buy 1 potion. How much money remains?
50.
God, I don't know. What is this? 60. Really?
Oh, wait,
Every
no,
time
0.
I've guessed, I've gotten it wrong
That's right.
so far. What is this? What is this, man? I'm going to have to cut. I'm sorry, everybody. All right, here we go with the money guy. All he's got is money on his mind. His mind on his money, his money on his mind, and Burn Heal is going to cost more. So, can we do the quiz number 4 to obtain the secret code? Please, that would be wonderful. My quiz is an object of beauty. Were there more men or
Oh,
women? in
God
the
damn
seashore
it.
house? Is
Stop
that on
it.
Slateport City?
You sexist fuck.
Yes, okay, yeah, man. Yeah, man, we did it. We got the secret code memorized. However, we still have one final challenge. The final
What is
boss
my
of
favorite
Pokemon
color?
Emerald. Mechadol number 5.
Blue.
Master's best and proudest on Cycling Road. How many triathletes were there?
6.
Triathletes, multiples of 3. I'm going with 6. No, come on. Stop telling me I'm such a disappointment, man.
You sound like my
All right, here we
father.
go, Mechadol number 5. This time for real. I'm looking you straight in the eyes for this one. I know it. I got it. How many Pokemon were in the fan club? 4 seems like too many. 2 seems like not enough. I feel like 2 was right, though. Let's go with 3. Yes, 3. We got it. But do we remember the
be
code
threes.
from last time? Yes, we do. Okay. All you have to do is get the code once. So if you have to
That's
restart
good
the room,
game
you don't
design.
have to go through Mechadol number 4 again. Or
Good.
the money dude. Ah, you've made it to me. You're sharp. It took me all night to make Mechadols and another to think up the quiz. All right.
Even though we're going
It's
one
been
after
about
the other.
5 minutes since I came back here to the trick house. So
Yeah.
it took you 2 nights, but I've been gone for 5
I think they were
minutes.
telling
Man,
you to do it,
really
like,
are
after
a
each
tricky
gym.
dude, aren't you? So he's going to try to stump us once more in another trick house. But we got ourselves the TM12, and I actually have no idea what that is. But it seems like relatively useful. We get our... oh, that's berries.
Yeah.
Oh, it's taunt. So... foes can only use attack moves when you use that. It's mostly useful in competitive
Yeah,
play when
it's
you believe that
competitive.
a Pokemon is going to try to start setting up
The actual
with,
game?
like Source
Not
Dance
really.
or Dragon Dance or Bulk Up or something on you. Not so useful in single player play because Pokemon usually tend not to do that. Oh, but if you're fearing like, I don't know, a Thunder Wave or something like that, maybe
Torment's
or a
more
Swagger,
devastating,
which
honestly, in
is
single
actually
player.
Kind of prominent in the Elite Four. Not prominent, but
Can't spam
it'll
the same
happen in
move
the
and
Elite
make the
Four.
max
If you're
quicker.
fearing something like that, then there might be a slight problem. Either way, are you in the other window this time? Are you in the cabinet? Where are you, man? There's only so many places the guy can be. Oh, he's in the right side of the cabinet, and this thing looks like a really dumb face with super wide eyes.
Ha!
How did you know I concealed myself in this cupboard? You're sharp. Sharp as the silverware that I keep in it.
Help, I can't get out.
Oh my god. Either way, this guy's going to be waiting in the back for us. I feel like the first letter or whatever it's called on that scroll is a Ka. Maybe it actually says something. Maybe it's just gibberish. Maybe it's L is real sort of garbage. But we're going to go ahead and push these this way because, yeah, I opened up a new path. I did it, everybody. I made a little bit of progress. Are you proud of me, or are you proud of me? So, where are we going? Where are we going? I have no idea where we're going. Where is the... Okay, this guy right
Fortress City Gym.
This camper is camping out in here. When I heard there was a strange house, I had to check it out. And I'm lost in it forever. I guess at least you can set up camp. Oh, you're not a camper. You're a ranger. Ranger Sophia. And I suppose that would have been a picnicker anyway because it was the female sprite. Either way, Ashley's still out front. She's about to turn level 39. After this, I believe I'm going to use one of my 3 rare candies to level her up to level 40 so that we can have almost an entire team at level 40. Ashley was like getting the shaft for such a long time, though. I should have gotten her earlier. I really should have gotten her as earlier as we possibly could. Oh, boy. Gonna use Mirror Move on us. Probably not gonna do very much because we are not only a reasonably high level. Actually, the Swablu is the same level as us. Wow. That shows you how underleveled we are. We're at the Trick House, and I know this is like the 6th or 7th one, so we're almost at the end of them. But, we are
Roselia? Okay.
That are here, and these things aren't supposed to be super challenging if I'm remembering correctly, so I don't know. Either way, let's just go ahead and use Flamethrower. Oh, yeah, it's going to miss with Grass Whistle, which I'm sure wouldn't have done too much anyway. But burn the Roselia. Burn it. Burn it. It's super effective, and there we go. That thing is absolutely gone. Speaking of burning, I think I'm going to have, a tough trainer. But, you know what I really enjoyed? I know it's random, but we're stuck in the Trick House. There isn't anything else to talk about, man. But I've always enjoyed not only camping, and I guess because I mistook that person for a camper, this is sort of pertinent as well. But I've always enjoyed not only camping, which I've only been able to do a couple of times because my family has never had the resources to, like, be able to go out camping together. I've really only just done it with friends most of the time. But, I've always enjoyed just sitting around the fire, maybe roasting marshmallows or weenies or something, or maybe not, but just sitting there and talking. I remember a summer or two ago, my friends and I would do that, like, every single weekend, or, like, twice a week or something like that, because why not? And, we would just sit there and chill and talk, and pretty soon we started at, like, 9 or 10 or something like that, because it's a really cool effect having the fire flicker on everybody's face. We would just sit there and talk for, like, 2 or 3 or 4 hours, and it was super awesome, super fun bonding time, and it was just like, wow,
like
the hours kind of flew by when we were sitting there talking about nothing in particular, but, yeah, I don't know. I always really enjoyed that. I always really enjoyed the whole camping scene and the whole just chilling and being able to bond there with friends and stuff like that. But also, speaking of fires, I've got a little bit of a weird relationship with fire because when I was younger, I used to always like to play with fire. Bad idea. I don't know. It was kind of fun. In general, probably not a very healthy thing to do. But where... Okay, how are we gonna... Oh, we can go around. All right. I gotcha. We're probably, we're probably going to have to do this. Okay. But, speaking of a couple of years ago, and speaking of burning and all that kind of stuff, in my town, there were really bad fires nearby. Okay, wait.
What was before we moved to Japan?
Okay, we can turn that. We can turn this. Now we can move on. Okay, that wasn't so complicated. I don't know why I felt like I had to go across the entire room for that. But there were really bad fires really close to my town a couple years ago, and there was, like, thick like fog of smoke everywhere. You couldn't see like 20 feet in front of you, and it was like that for like 2.5 months straight. The whole town smelled like burning fire all that time. And it was
burning fire.
Oh my god, I hated it so much. Everybody else hated it so much. You couldn't breathe. You couldn't see. You would cough all the time. You always had like sore eyes and a sore throat.
Well, I'm very sorry you moved to China.
It was awful, and it lasted so terribly long. Because there were fires burning that we couldn't afford to put out. There wasn't enough, like, manpower or whatever.
I wonder if that's why when Chinese people come to America, they're always wearing the masks.
Oh, actually, no, that's going to hurt. Ashley, yes! Ashley, the physical tank, lives it once again. Yeah. But, yeah, it was, I don't know, it was just such a terrible experience. So, I love the fires that you can just talk around and chill around with your friends, but not so much the ones that threaten to destroy your lungs for 2 months of thick smoke. But either way, that story aside,
it's really fucked up when you think about it.
The crazy Crimson Chin himself, aerial ace him straight in the face, slash him with the slash him right in the eye. And man, I was used to taking out all the Pokemon.
We can't breathe in a country, but we still live in it. You'd be like, I don't think that should be legal. I'm sorry.
Happening anymore.
Once a country says, I don't want you to breathe,
I'm glad I decided to do all this training. I'm glad we decided to do all these trick houses and stuff. Where
would they go?
Otherwise, we would have a little bit of a problem because I really don't have anywhere to go for experience at this point, and I don't feel like grinding on wild Pokemon or old trainers for
again, Pompeii isn't fine.
So
got turned to volcanic ash.
What is Amnesia doing? It's a stat buffing move. I know that much. Oh, it raises your special defense. I'll keep Iron Defense because we're primarily a physical wall, so we're not going to have to worry too much about Amnesia. I know that would cover a little bit of a hole in ourselves, but I would rather just stick with what's familiar to us. So, I don't know, let's go out to Dishwater or something to take care of this Xatu, hit it up with a Blizzard or something like that. Hopefully it doesn't miss. I always felt like Blizzard never missed when I was younger. I know it's totally just up to chance, and I've probably already said this before. It's totally up to chance that a move might seem like it's more accurate than the game says, because the game would not lie to you in that regard. But RNG. Maybe that was just my perception of things, and perception can be quite deceiving, as we all know. Xatu, go ahead and fall through the floor. You don't know anything. You look all wise, staring off into the distance, but that is just getting to your big green round ball of a head. Get out of here, man. We're going to defeat Birdkeeper Benny. Wow, I blew it. I get it. Blew it because, like, air, you blew, you flying type. Okay, I'm done.
Bird.
I'm done. You guys deserve better than that. Did I already get the skull? Yes, I did. There we go. Trickmaster is my life. Okay, this guy's getting creepier and creepier. I don't know if I can stand this guy for too much longer. Trickmaster is my life. After you called all those girls at the trainer school super beautiful, after you've invited me into your basement for candy, like
that was my robot, not me.
Weird. Took me all night to install the doors. You're almost my equal in greatness. Well, we've got one single more trick house to go, and then we finally defeated the entire thing. This is probably going to be the most difficult one. It's probably actually going to be fairly taxing on our Pokemon.
Now you increase the attack power
we've got
like
just a little bit to go before we've completed this
really
long and grueling side quest. And I know a lot of people don't show these in their Pokemon Emerald Let's Plays, or they speed through them or something like that, but I thought that it was a good way to, you know, like, sit down and just talk to you guys and chill for a little while. So, while I'm sitting here and handing out rare candies to my Pokemon as if they were candy, which I guess they kind of are candy.
It's literally the name, dude.
But while I'm doing that, do you guys sort of enjoy the style of commentary where I talk about things more, talk about life, and instead of just the game? I know everybody likes a little bit of variety in their commentary, but I just want to know.
James just talks about shit. What about the game? What about the thing he's watching? He's watching something
as well. How's the Baconator looking? We might save this one rare candy for a little bit later because, yeah, we're pretty close to a level.
Yeah, so I just know you do what I do. What's that? We're close to leveling up anyway.
Might as well just personalized feeling when we're doing stuff like this, kind of grindy, tedious stuff. Do you like the whole storytelling aspect, or should I just shut my yap and talk more about the game?
Gives me something to talk about.
I don't know. I feel like I can connect with you guys. How do you know I concealed myself behind this window? You're sharp.
Shouldn't you be outside?
Touch, buddy. You've already hidden yourself behind a window. You either need to buy some more furniture for your boring little house that would get a terrible evaluation in Animal Crossing, or you need to get a little bit more creative. And whoa, this looks really weird. And it looks like we're gonna have a
when did Lisa and Tate come here?
Dishwater out front with the Baconator because I want to train these guys up. But yeah, I feel like the Trickmaster always vanishes like smoke. How does he do it?
Magic.
Going around the same spot. Begets ill fortune. You could just step off of the conveyor belt, but I suppose psychics are not allowed to do that kind of thing. You know, that requires common sense instead of psychicism and mysticism, and psychicism probably isn't even a word, but I'm getting very, very, very heated over this one. I probably shouldn't. Does Benedict levitate?
I don't know.
I really don't know. I'm not going to use another, I should get... God, I can't do anything with the Baconator. The one time that I wanted to use the Baconator. Well, yes, Ashley's coming back out.
He's getting dark types. But then again, I don't know if Beta
oh yeah, that style of commentary where I tell stories and stuff when it's not in super fast-paced games like Sonic Generations where everything lasts like 2 minutes, so I wouldn't even finish my story before the end of a level.
Unless it's Plant Wisp.
I don't know, I like to personalize it a little bit. I like to talk to you guys. I like to feel like we're friends because really we are friends. And honestly, I know it's a bit of a random place to do it, but thank you guys so much for always being there to support me. Thanks for all the positive feedback.
Sister, and me.
Just everything you guys in general. It's super. You guys do in general. It's super awesome. Having you guys there for me all the time. All the support on every single video. Oh my god, it's great. This is a little bit of a random thing. Probably belongs in an update video or something like that. But really, I would just like to thank you guys all for being there. I would just like to thank you for the constant support, because really, it has helped me so much as a person, especially in recent months and in the past year and stuff like that. And you guys are awesome. Come on, let's have a hug. Really, you guys are all 20,000 or so of you, all are some of my good friends at this point. I would say, and I would consider you guys friends.
Gained subs when I have a big
group hug. We can get a picture together. Maybe we can go out for dinner sometime. You're paying though. I don't have money for that crap.
Me neither.
Unless we go to McDonald's, I might be able to afford myself a McChicken or something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about at the moment.
If I get my paycheck.
Take out this Soul Rock. Is this guy gonna have a Lunatone, or this girl, or whoever's sending it out? Hex.
Hey, it's Lisa and Tate.
So I guess it's probably a girl. Yeah, we're gonna hit these guys with a surf, a super effective surf, and take them out. And I got a little bit cocky with Ashley earlier. I figured that she would be able to take an attack, but I forgot that all the Pokemon we're facing are actually really, really close to.
Oh, dang it! The Rock Slide is gonna kill Swellow. Oh no, it survived.
Oh, Swellowship lives it though. That is awesome.
Dishwater just
Dishwater avoids it. That's even more awesome.
Actually, he's not ignoring this.
Avoid the future side attack, unfortunately. But yeah, man, I gotta keep an eye on our health and stuff now. Here in the Trick House. That's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Ever.
Let's just go ahead and Aerial Ace the Lunatone. I probably should have done it to the Soul Rock just to ensure that we would take that thing out and possibly reduce the chance of getting hit by a move. But fortunately enough, we got the critical hit. Swellowship coming in clutch, as always, taking that thing out and not allowing it to do a bit of damage toward us. Yeah, there we go, getting the experience, defeating the Hex Maniacs and the Psychics. Aye, you're much too strong. How do you do it?
Magic.
Well, I don't waste my breath screaming in everybody's ears, man. Defeated. That's a bad sign. Oh god, she looks terrifying. She looks terrifying. The way she's dressed and the way she's staring at that crystal ball. It is unnerving me just looking at her. How the hell does any of this work? This actually looks legitimately tricky, legitimately challenging. So, I don't.
Doesn't look that hard.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this is gonna move this. We're gonna want that statue there, unless there's another blue slidey thing somewhere else in the universe. Now, where can we go? Is there a teleporter pad or something along those lines anywhere around here? Doesn't look like it. So I guess we're just gonna have to start hitting buttons and see what happens, I guess. So, all right.
Make sure they're in position so you can pass.
Right there, it looks like.
No, one more time.
You out of the way, but now we have teleporters to deal with, along with the turning puzzle. Whoa,
okay,
we guessed the correct one on the first try, though. Man, that is crazy.
That's good.
Now, I feel like that item sitting up there in that little box in the middle of the room is probably just another mail, but I don't want to skip it just in case it's not. I mean, this is the last Trick House after all, so I don't know if I want it or not. May as well go back for it because, well, we put the girl in the wrong spot anyway, so we can't even continue onward. So we may as well just go grab the mail, grab the last item. The video is running fairly long anyway, so what's another few seconds for the Tropic Mail? I would show off what all these mail look like, but they are completely useless. Man, I shouldn't have done this one. No, we have a double battle.
Good job.
Here at last. Let's get right with it. What is a new foo-foo-foo? That's the weirdest laugh ever. It's awfully cramped in here. He raises his eyebrows slowly because he is standing next to a pretty lady by the name of Mariella. That is a really cool name. Sounds like it's, I don't know. Like
even the Wobbuffet's fancy.
Latin or Latino or Hispanic or something in origin, but I really like it, and that's the point of it. And apparently Psychic-type Pokemon is the, oh, that Wobbuffet's gonna have Shadow Tag, isn't it? Oh, we don't even have anything good to switch into. Okay, you know what?
First got its crap ability.
I'm just going to go ahead and throw up the Toxic on this Wobbuffet, even though it's probably going to bite me in the butt later on, because this thing probably has Destiny Bond and is going to take out both my Dishwater and Baconator at the same time. But you know what? I don't have a problem with it at this point, because we can just go and heal, and I can solve the puzzle again, and we can come back later. I just want a little bit of experience at the very moment. Man, Wobbuffet with the defense and with the HP and all that. Oh.
So I call it Endeavor for so many years that I can't pronounce it any other way.
A little bit of damage to you that is predetermined.
I do like Destiny Bond
attack. It doesn't depend on your special attack or anything like that. It's just a random amount of damage between two numbers that I don't remember at the moment. So, let's just go ahead and Psychic, I guess. And, Surf. Because why not? Because why not? I want to get this Wobbuffet out, but I don't want to do it. Oh my god, I made a bad decision. If the poison takes it out on this turn, both of these Pokemon are going to die, and I'm not going to get any experience for this, especially because Ashley, the one with the experience share, is also dead.
I can't bother to use Revive.
Whoa, with the Mirror Coat, no! Oh my god, that was terrifying. That did way too much, but it gives us a chance to take out the Wobbuffet before it can use Destiny Bond again. So, there you go, Wobbuffet. You are off the field. You are done, son. Taking the Psychic.
It's dead.
You can salute me straight into your grave. Wobbuffet was like, I don't know. I always preferred Meowth on Team Rocket over Wobbuffet, and I'm sure that's not at all the unique or the bohemian opinion or anything, but man, I am a lover of Meowth. I love the Pokemon anime. I watched the Diglett episode the other day, actually. It was great. You're so casual about winning.
Trio. Now it's stuck in your head and you'll never get it out again.
Oh, yes, strong you are. And he's tipping his hat because he's still in close quarters with this young lady right here. Man, that is a sugar daddy if I have ever seen one. So, where are we going again? Is this the place that we want to go?
Yes.
I believe it is. But we're going to have to turn the
Good thing you remember.
But yeah, I watched that Diglett episode of the anime the other day. It was hilarious. I loved it. Diglett dig, Diglett dig. Trio.
Ah.
As a wise man once said. I've got no idea what I'm going on about. Let's just go ahead and heal up our Pokemon real quick. We've got plenty of Hyper Potions, man. I'm not even worried about it. Dishwater can drink one of those down, eating it up because it is super delicious. Actually, not eating it. I think potions you actually like spray on your Pokemon. I don't know. It always makes a little spray sound effect. Never really made all that much sense to me, but I'm not going to question it too much because, you know.
It didn't make sense to me either. As I said before, I thought it was a potato.
I ever so closely watched you coming through these walls. How did I do it? I have no idea. This is probably a psychic, isn't it? Yep, and now I look like a complete idiot.
So, in other words, the thing has
changed.
Type
is the last, like, theme type of the gym, even though we have a Banette here, which probably shouldn't be that much of a problem for us. I would go for Earthquake because of the stab and because of the extra power and stuff, although, you know, it's not a big deal because Dishwater with the power, not quite able to take it out. Man, I wish we could go for Earthquake, but I'm not sure if Banette gets Levitate or not. It seems like it does, so I'm just not going to worry about it at the moment. We'll go for another Surf. We'll take this guy out, and we will be done with this battle. Wait, was that the last Pokemon this guy has? Was it the only Pokemon this guy has? Nope, he has got himself a Kadabra. Another Glass Cannon, man. Balance out your teams. Banette, super strong offensively. However, really frail defensively. So, it's a bit of a mixed bag. By a mixed bag, I mean it's a really specialized Pokemon, specialized only to deal ridiculous amounts of damage.
And nothing else.
And that's it. And that's kind of how
you tap Kadabra, he
and the
falls
Abra
over
family
in
is
pain.
as well. This outcome I didn't see coming. Oh, because there wasn't a wall between us. Perhaps that's the trigger for his power. He has to have a wall between us to be able to predict what's coming. Trickmaster is huggable. Oh my god, he's getting creepier and creepier. I didn't even know that was possible. This guy, man.
The last one is the Trickmaster is kissable.
Oh my god, you are disgusting. You're making me go ack. Made it to me? You're sharp. Took me all night setting up arrows. You're my equal in greatness. Fine, you have earned this reward. And he gives us a PP Max, a relatively useful item. Scrub that smug smirk from your face. It's much too early to think you've won. I'll make new tricks to stump you, I will. You may mock me only when you're done. Come back for the next exciting installment.
Maybe later.
Dragon Ball Z. I already made the joke, so it's not even funny.
I'll make it again.
Wait, next exciting installment? I thought this was the last Trick House, man. Is this guy done? Is he not done yet? Is he still going? Is he that obdurate in his adventures, in his quests? Is he still devising tricks for us? Or is he... I think he's done.
Yeah.
Is he done? The next time I'll use this trick and that scheme and those ruses. If I may say so, it's brilliantly difficult even for me.
Okay,
what? Oh, I'm in the midst of devising new tricky challenges. It's not too much to ask for a bit more time for me to think, is it now? You wouldn't begrudge me that? Come back in a little while.
Fine.
And this guy is in fact done with his tricks. He's gonna sit here thinking forever because he knows that with the smarts that we done got, he ain't ever gonna trick us. Yo, diggity frizzity friggity hig hog. What do any of those words even mean? Oh my god, I am the lamest human being on the face of the planet. But anyway, that does it for this episode of Pokemon Emerald. We took on every single one of the remaining Trick House challenges. God, this episode is going to be so stupidly long, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And if you stuck around this long, man, thank you. I really appreciate it. You know what? Give me a hug. Give me a hug. There we go. There we go. There we go. You are awesome, viewer. You're beautiful. And man, you are Is that a new cologne you got on, or
cologne.
perfume? If you're a lady, I don't know. I can't see you right now, so even though I'm sure you're looking great today,
I don't wear perfume
I'm sorry
either.
if I offended you and designated the wrong gender, but man.
Okay,
what am I going on about? Thank you all very much for
knows.
watching. If you watch this far, you're awesome. And I will see you guys next time on Pokemon Emerald, where we do some more main game stuff and go after a certain someone who's sitting in this certain area right here. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you guys then.